3 times nature tried to kill us, and honestly, we deserved it. Humans like to think we run the planet. We build skyscrapers, invent smartphones, and name animals after ourselves. But every now and then, nature taps us on the shoulder like, hey, remember who's really in charge. Today we're looking at 3 real events where nature absolutely clapped back. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you might delete your camping gear. Let's go. Number 1, Lake Nyos, the lake that farted people to death. Picture this. You're in 1968 in Cameroon, and all of a sudden, 1,700 people drop dead overnight. No warning, no screams, just collapse. The killer? A lake. Yes, a literal lake. Lake Nyos had been quietly building up carbon dioxide gas under its surface. Then one night, it burped out a giant invisible CO2 cloud that rolled down nearby hills and asphyxiated everything in its path. People just dropped dead mid-conversation. Cows tipped over like furniture, and it was like a horror movie written by Mother Nature and co-directed by Satan. Moral of the story? Don't trust bodies of water. They're just puddles with unresolved trauma. Number 2, the cane toad apocalypse. Australia. Australia already had giant spiders, killer snakes, and birds that punch people. So naturally, they thought, let's import giant toads. Why, you may ask? To kill beetles that were ruining sugar canes. Instead, the cane toads ignored the beetles, poisoned the local wildlife, reproduced like TikTok trends, and became one of the worst invasive species in history. They're toxic to predators, breed like Catholic rabbits, and are so annoying that Australians literally golf with them. Imagine creating a problem so bad your national sport becomes biological pest control. Nice work, humans. Number 3, smallpox versus the Aztecs. History's worst meet and greet. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in America, they brought gifts, gold lust, religious guilt, and biological warfare in the form of, you guessed it, smallpox. Within a few years, up to 90% of the native population was dead, not from swords, not from war, but from germs they didn't even know existed. Imagine shaking someone's hand and dying 2 weeks later. Actually, scratch that. We've all lived through it. 2020. Anyone remember that? But back then, there was no vaccine, no internet, and no thoughts and prayers on Twitter. Just death, confusion, and Hernan Cortez saying, this is fine. So yeah, nature doesn't need zombies, nukes, or robot armies to wipe us out. It just needs a farting lake, a few toads, and one really contagious sneeze. If this video gave you a little fear, a few facts, and a sprinkle of existential dread, hit the subscribe. There's a whole universe of weird history where that came from. Thanks for watching. Now go hug a tree while you still can.